Tell me about farming in Montana.
So my brother-in-law, Tammy's brother, he called me, and it was his wife's uncle. And he just had like 1,800 acres up there, but he was getting out. And so Tom called me, and he's like, what do you think? I'm like, hell, if you don't, I will. So then he called me back, and he's like, well, he said, because Tom never farmed. And he's like, well, he said he'd be more comfortable if I had somebody with me that kind of knew. So he asked me if I'd go in on it. And so I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So I don't know, maybe it was a month later. My wife's like, Are you talking to Tom about farming in Montana? And I'm like, we kind of talked about it. And she goes, did you do it? And I'm like, well, yeah. She goes, I think that's a bad idea. And, so wives do have a little intuition to them. I enjoyed it. Man, I wouldn't trade that. I mean, I lost a bunch of money, but I wouldn't trade that for nothing. There's nothing like, so is 1,800 acres, and the backfield was 1,000, just one.
Okay.
And
the backfield.
Yep.
Wow.
And so when we started out, we had an old 1460 and an L3 combine.
Oh, that's Gleaner, right?
Cleaner.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you pull into a 1,000-acre field with a 20-foot header, and you're making that first round, you're thinking, holy shit.
What am I doing here?
I'm never going to get done. And there's no cell phone service up there. So if something happened, or you needed, you had to jump in a truck and drive the 20-something miles back to Malta to make a phone call.
Wow.
So we bought an old Hagee sprayer from a guy at Iowa, and they shipped it up there. And I'd like, man, you think this thing's field ready? Yep, it's ready. We went through it, everything. So we get it up there, and we can't get it to prime. We can't get it to do anything. Just like, jump a truck, drive 25 miles. Say, man, this thing won't do anything. He's like, well, try this. All right. Drive 25 miles back. That didn't work. Drive 25 miles back. So after that, I got a satellite phone.
I bet you did.
We can cash flow a phone real
ain't doing
fast.
this anymore. So, but yeah, it's awesome. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah. And you start to, or at least me, it's really enjoyable to learn how other people farm and do stuff.
Yeah.
It's, and even like, when I had the industrial services company and I'd drive around quoting tank bids, and we'd go down to, down around New Orleans and Baton Rouge and stuff, and I'd look at a tank, and them guys would be out there harvesting cane. And I'd just sit over and park, and I really wanted to go up there like, hey, man, can I, tell me all about it. I want to ride with you, whatever, but I'd just sit over and watch them. But so, you really learn about spoon feeding up there, because it'd be like, all right, we're supposed to get, and 1/10 of an inch of rain is big to them. So you think, all right, we're supposed to get this little rain. Are we going to get it? All right, well, I think we do. All right, well, we'll dribble on a little more nitrogen then, or just dribble a little, dribble. The wheat up there is a lot of that food grade stuff, so protein content, and then you take stuff to our elevator here, you might get docked for foreign material or something. They had a whole list of stuff they dock you on, man. I mean, like, holy cow. then, just the driving, 50, 60 miles to the elevator. When here, it's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is rail-based. So think about, during that time period, the Bakken was kicking.
The what?
The Bakken oil field.
Oh.
So that took all the rail traffic.
Oh. Okay.
So, the elevator go, hey, we're full. And maybe we'll get some rail cars next week. You think, what do you mean you're full?
This is not an
So,
option.
so you get, you learn, man, you really appreciate the rain. Really appreciate that river. Right here.
Yep.
Just for availability of stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Barge traffic. I mean, the elevators,
yeah.
you're just, man, you really appreciate that river. Till it goes dry and then, but you realize how good you've got it in the place you're at.
Sure. Pay more premium, rent,
Yeah.
things like
Sure.
that,
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, in hindsight, I wish that, when we got married, or any time through the 90s and early 2000s, I'd have been up there buying up ground. Because, a lot of that stuff, at least, and I'm not talking like around Bozeman and stuff, but up central north, northeast, and a lot of that crop ground even, $500 an acre.
Wow.
Go price it now.
Oh, I bet it's unreal.
Yeah.
A lot higher.
Yeah. And stuff that, and they're talking, 35, 40 acres per animal unit. $1,500 an acre.
Yeah.
Do the math on
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
When you can come down here, you can buy some pasture ground for maybe you even got to pay $6, but you can run 1 acre per animal unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
Guys, if you've liked the information that you've seen so far, go ahead and check out the full-length podcast on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe there. It's also on all the major podcast platforms. We're constantly dropping info and more content on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Check it out for a lot more content.